Hey, what's going on, knife nerds? I got the Reate PL-X T for thumb stud, and I think this one's just PL-X. This one's already out with my Carter versions. While this guy, I'm not sure of the release date yet, but when I find out, I'll let you guys know. The difference is size. This is about an inch in overall length, longer. The thickness, actually, check this out, it's exactly the same. It's just to account for the button, the pivot lock. They're both the same size, actually. Pretty neat. Bigger knife, but with the same size lock. Works well for both. The thickness is good. It's a nice, comfortable grip, even for this smaller knife, because it's so wide. And then it also gives you such a strong blade. Check that out. It's to accommodate the lock. You see that? Look how thick that is. Yeah, so when I use this knife, and you guys seen the bench test, it feels really strong. This guy, no different, but it just feels, like this girth works well with this wider handle, taller handle, this size. Yeah, it feels good. I really do like the size differences in the options. This one, if you want to carry small, this guy actually fits in my fifth pocket slightly. Kind of hangs out about, well, that much. If I have it at an angle, so it works well in there. Yesterday I had them both in my regular main pocket, and they didn't bother me at all. They carry well. I just wish that they were deeper carries. Other than that, man, no complaints. So durable. No damage to the tip. I threw these a few times yesterday trying to get those shots to line up. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the results. Look, looks pretty good. Yeah. Nitro V. You guys already know how Nitro V cuts. They're really slicey. Sharpens up well, straps up well. Anyways, I'm no steel guy, so let's take this guy apart. I already had this guy taken apart. It should be similar, but hey, let's take it apart. Maybe we'll notice something different. This is a larger knife, so maybe something might be a little bit bigger. We'll see. All right, got my trusty tool by Osho. He has some titanium versions coming. Can't wait to see those. All right, let's put this guy aside. I'll keep him in view. T8s, not all T8s. Inside there's a T6 in there that you'll be needing the bit for. So got my backup in there. Let's start off with these body screws. What's great about this knife is it's lefty compatible. Pretty good. Yeah, I think all these types of like button locks and compression locks, top liner locks, they should be available for left-handers too. It's only fair, and why not? Alright, let's check out the work. A lot of relief. This knife isn't exactly light. It feels durable because of the thickness of that blade. Look at that. I think they're the same. Yep, they start off the same. Wow. Yeah, this little guy right here packs a lot of punch for its size, because look at that blade stock. It's the same thickness as this larger one. The handle is just as thick also, with that scale out. So this guy carries a lot of momentum when you're using it. I like it. I like that carry. This guy, the weight kind of feels balanced with everything because of the size. Feels just right. Feels good. I like it. Feels great in the hand. But anyways, there's a little toggle, so you can't depress it. Yeah, good little safety mechanism. Yeah, great piece. All right, T8. So these little body screws are T6s. This little guy right here is a T6 also. It's like a little bracket that keeps this collar. I'll show you guys. This collar holds everything down. So now that I'm taking out this piece, the blade is going to be free flowing. So keep an eye on that when you're taking yours apart. I'll keep my thumb on this zipper tab. Alright, so there's the T6. I'm going to need to take that off so then I can gain access to this little collar. Let me move everything up. Oh yeah, let me show you guys the little button. It's on a little spring. It's pretty cool. Put that aside. T6. Remember the blade. Keep an eye on that. This Nitro V's got an edge. Thing touches you and it's just gonna slice. Alright, see that? It's tiny. Tiny little screw. Keep that together so I don't lose that. I want that thing rolling around. Alright, so now, so this is what's really holding everything together. This is what's kind of keeping everything sandwiched together, while this button is kind of just on its own. It screws in all the way down there, so it doesn't actually screw into anything up here, right at the bottom. See that? I'll show you guys in a second. So now I need to take off these body screws, T6s, right? Yep. Get over here. These screws, even if you mix them up, you'll be able to tell they're very flat compared to the other screws, the body screws. A little thicker. But just keep in mind, there's like 1, 2, 3, 5, 4 different screws so far. So just keep that in mind, alright? So now we can take off this liner. Everything's done so precise. Reate work is so nice. Alright, stop pin just fell off, so let me just put that aside. Clean this off. Yeah, so far it's exactly the same as the little guy. Okay. Let's put that over here. Alright, you can get out of the way now. I need some room. Alright, be careful of the blade. Big O washers. Are these the same size? Can't remember. Let's clean this all off. Be careful. You don't want to accidentally bend these and pop all your balls out. I should say bearings instead. I don't want to get flagged for just saying balls. Alright. So there's part of the mechanism. Look at that. It's all in here in the pivot. So that's why the thickness stays the same, translated from the small one to the big one. So right there is the D10 ball. You see that? Let me show you guys. So that's what this plunge or this button connects to. See that? That's pretty much your lock bar. Pretty neat. Alright, let me take everything off. Things in, oh yeah, I think the screws are in on that side, so let me take that off. Get back to my T8. gonna organize everything in a second. All right, check that out. It's all in there. Let me take these off. Actually, yeah, let's make some space. Yeah, this thing has a lot of pieces. But it's not too confusing. Didn't have too much of a hard time. Get those screws together. There, I can take the back spacer off. Those pins. All right. This guy kind of slides around, I think. Does it? Okay, good. And the little one, it moves around. Oh, I think it's because it's anchored in. Do you guys want to see this? Yeah, let's just take it out. I'll leave that in there. It's really nothing special. All it is just like a little area where this little piece of metal sits. Yeah. Has a, let me zoom up so you guys can see. Yeah. That thing was in there good. I didn't strip the screw. T6, baby. Luckily I got backup. That's kind of crazy. Actually, did it make it stronger? It fits. That's nuts. Hey, good stuff, Reate. That thing is strong. Alright, let's zoom back out. Okay, so let's organize. Yeah, so there's the thickness. Translates from the small to the big. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. Ingenious. You see the two different type of pivot locks from these two companies, Disassembly and Reate. I really like it. I like the ingenuity. This is when, you know, two different companies are thinking in the same direction, but are allowed to, you know, do their thing. You know, it's great. I love it. Okay, let me see. Let me move that up there since that's with the clip. That's the stop pin, toggle. That's the other body screw, right? I can put that up there. That's the scale screw. There we go, like that. Boom. Okay, we're organized. Now let's put this thing back together. It looks like everything's the same size, except for I think the smaller one might have a smaller. Actually, you know what? I'm not sure. I think it might be the same size. Let me if I can see it. Nope, I can't see it from here. Whatever. Works just as well. Alright, let's get this guy back together. So I'm gonna need this scale on, right? Yep, there we go. Oh, no. I gotta put this on so that I could put these body screws on. Okay. Alright. There we go. Okay, that's the right way. Alright, T6, let's see, do you still work? Thank you. Hey, that was nice. It's sheared very clean, and it's still a T6 size. I won't complain. maybe that tip was just a little too long, right? Something we don't often complain about. Okay, let's get that body screw in. T8. I'll put on the clip. Yeah, I'll just put on the clip now since it holds the scale in place. There we go. All right. So let's get these pins in. Get over here. They're on the outside. Boom. All right. So next, stop pin. Okay. Let's wipe down this quick. I don't think I need any. I'll leave the stock lube in there. It doesn't look thick. It looks thin and it works well. I didn't feel any like gunk when I was deploying it, using it. So I'm gonna need to, when I put on these, I'm gonna have to, because there's no track on this side, and so if I just put in the washers or the bearings, it's gonna move around. So what I'm gonna need to do is kind of lay it like that, turn it over, be careful of the pins, they're gonna come out. Alright, boom. Alright, so it's lined up. Perfect. Next, put in the other bearings. Oh, somebody needs to do that later. Oh well. Hopefully they just need to cut one little piece. Anyways, so let's line that up. Get that stop pin in there. There we go. Bam, perfect. Be careful of the blade. Hey, how come that thing came out? There we go. Good. Perfect. Alright, remember, keep your thumb on the blade. It's free flowing. Next, I'm going to put on this bracket. Alright, so that's literally what tightens the pivot to the whole piece. So honestly, this piece stays centered very well, and I like it. Make sure it's going good. Next, I'm gonna put that little bracket that holds the pivot. Little tiny screw. Go. Perfect. Hey, we're in the home stretch. Next, toggle switch. Good. Button. So you can put the button in first, so then you could lock the blade in place. Good. See, now it's not moving. That's in good. Perfect. Now the body screws. Hey, my bit got better, stronger. I guess the tip was too long. I gave it too much flex, or allowed too much flex and give. There we go. T8. Oops. Yeah, I love this piece. It works really well. Line up that. There you go. Look at that, it's centered. I was able to hand tighten that little collar, and it's perfect. Yeah, great build. What do you guys think? I like it. This guy wants to cut another piece of wood. We're at the end of the video. What do you guys think? I like it a lot. It's great size. Great dual carry if you want a smaller one also. Comes out real quick. Man, Nitro V slicers. And great for the budget realm, man. Here's Reate doing their thing. Can't wait to see what else they come out with.